So, one of the podcasts that I was listening to last week was sharing the story about this gentleman who worked on, I think it was like the 73rd floor or something around there in the World Trade Center. And this man happened to also be blind, and he had his seeing eye dog with him. And it was the story of how just the day that unfolded on 9/11, and how he and his dog worked together to get out of the building and get to a safe space. And it was incredible. Just incredible story. Um, but there was this one point in the story that I thought was so fascinating. The person who was interviewing him asked, they had told the story and he was back home. And she said, I imagine your dog was quite exhausted at the end of the day. And the man said, no, actually, he like went over and picked up a toy and was ready to play with me. And he said, the thing is that dogs don't do what if. They don't ask themselves, what if this had happened or what if that had happened? He did the job that he was trained to do in that moment on that day, and he just moved forward from it. Like that's just what he was supposed to do. And he doesn't have the capacity to go back and say, what if I had alerted my owner sooner? Or what if we had gone this direction instead of that direction? Or this ability to analyze and look back on things that have already happened um, in a way that is exhausting, right? And so, my question to you is, what is the what if that you need to let go of? And not in the way that we become robotic about our lives, but we all know that we myself included, get into positions where we look back on something that happened and we question and we go down that rabbit hole of like, well, what if I had done this or what if I had done that? And it gets to a point where you've crossed that threshold of reflecting for learning into the world of reflecting for beating up yourself, for overanalyzing the situation, for staying stuck in the past, right? And so if you find yourself in a place where you are what ifing a situation from your past and you're not learning from that reflection, that might be a sign that you might need to take a note from the seeing eye dog and just go get a toy and play and move forward from that day. I hope this has got your wheels turning the way it got mine turning when I originally heard it. And you all have an amazing weekend.